Welcome to our video. If you often forget words when speaking English, you're not alone. Today, we'll explore the main reasons behind this common problem and offer some practical tips to help you overcome it. One primary reason people forget words is a lack of regular practice. Without using the language often, it's easy to forget vocabulary. For example, if you don't use the word umbrella often, you might forget it when you need it. Another instance is when you haven't talked about a specific hobby, like knitting, for a while, and you struggle to recall the word during a conversation. Feeling anxious or stressed can also make it hard to remember words. When you're nervous, your brain can become overwhelmed. Imagine you're giving a presentation, and suddenly you forget simple words due to stage fright. Another example is during a job interview, where the pressure causes you to blank on words you use daily. A limited vocabulary can also cause you to forget words. If you don't know many words, it's harder to recall them. For instance, if you only know a few words to describe weather, you might struggle to find the right one. Imagine trying to describe a hailstorm but only knowing the word rain. Similarly, if you lack terms for various emotions, you might find it difficult to express feelings beyond happy or sad. Many learners translate from their native language, which can slow down recall. This extra step can cause you to forget words. Think about how you might say apple in your language before remembering it in English. Another example is thinking of the word car in your native language before recalling it in English, which can slow your conversation. Practice speaking English regularly. The more you use the language, the better you'll remember words. Try speaking with friends or using language exchange apps daily. For instance, set up a daily chat with a language partner where you discuss different topics each day. You might talk about your favorite movies one day and your weekend plans the next. Use relaxation techniques to reduce anxiety. Deep breathing or mindfulness can help calm your nerves. Before a presentation, take a few deep breaths to relax. Another method is practicing mindfulness exercises before important conversations or meetings, helping you stay calm and focused. Work on expanding your vocabulary by learning new words every day. Use flashcards or apps to help. For instance, learn a new word like delightful and use it in a sentence, such as, "The weather today is delightful." Another approach is to keep a vocabulary journal where you write down new words and phrases you encounter daily. Learn words in context. Read books, watch movies, and listen to conversations in English. If you learn bake while watching a cooking show, you're likely to remember it better. You might also read news articles and highlight new vocabulary, then use those words in your own sentences. Try to think directly in English rather than translating from your native language. This can speed up recall. Practice by describing objects around you in English without translating first. For example, instead of thinking, "This is a mesa," think directly, "This is a table." Another exercise is narrating your day in English, focusing on using English words for everything you do. Imagine you practice with a friend daily. Over time, you'll notice your vocabulary improving and forgetting words less often. You might start with simple conversations and gradually move to more complex topics as you become more comfortable. Before a job interview, you practice deep breathing. When it's time to speak, you're calm and remember your words. You could also use visualization techniques, imagining yourself successfully answering questions with confidence. You decide to learn 5 new words every week. After a month, you notice you're using more words without hesitation. For example, if you learn the words elaborate, concise, navigate, perception, and integrate, you can start incorporating them into your daily conversations. You read a novel and pick up new words in context. Later, you find it easier to remember and use them in conversation. For instance, reading a detective novel might introduce you to words like alibi or clue, which you then use in related discussions. You practice thinking in English by describing your daily routine. This helps you recall words faster without translating. For example, narrate your morning routine. "I wake up, brush my teeth, have breakfast, and go to work." To recap, the main reasons you might forget words are lack of practice, anxiety, limited vocabulary, translating, and lack of contextual learning. Understanding these can help you address the problem effectively. Remember, the best tips to overcome this are regular practice, relaxation techniques, expanding your vocabulary, contextual learning, and avoiding translation. Consistency is key. The more you practice, the more natural speaking English will become. Make English a part of your daily routine by integrating it into everyday activities. Stay calm and confident. Using relaxation techniques can help you think clearly and remember words. Believe in yourself and your ability to improve. Don't be afraid to learn new words. Expanding your vocabulary is a continuous process that will benefit you greatly. Keep challenging yourself with new words and phrases. Learning in context makes a huge difference. Immerse yourself in English through various media. The more you expose yourself to English, the better you'll remember it. Thinking directly in English takes practice but is very effective. It can help you recall words faster and more accurately. Practice thinking in English throughout your day by describing your surroundings and activities. Remember, everyone struggles with this at some point. With persistence and the right techniques, you can improve. Keep practicing. Stay calm and enjoy the learning process. Thank you for watching. We hope these tips help you remember words better when speaking English. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more language learning tips. See you next time.